Finally, my favorite season is here. It's soup season, you guys. Imagine a hot bowl of soup with chewy egg noodles. It's heaven.
Today, I'm going to show you how to make these chewy and bouncy Chinese egg noodles using a stand mixer. Meaning you don't need to knead the dough like crazy by hands. We're only going to use 3 basic ingredients and these noodles are freezer friendly. They are amazing in soups like this wonton noodle soup and are perfect for stir frying. Watch until the end because I'm also going to show you how to store the noodles.
I'm Bea from El Mundo Eats and welcome to another easy and reliable recipe to make at home.
We're going to start by weighing our eggs. I'm giving this recipe by weight because it's more precise, which is important in this type of recipe. I'm using 4 large eggs here and the weight is 220 grams. I'm going to show you how to calculate the weight of flour with whatever amount of eggs that you want to use. I use this as my general guide and it works. Weight of eggs multiply by 1.8 and we get the weight of the flour that we need to use. I'm using bread flour, which is a high protein flour. It's going to form strong gluten in the dough when needed. And that's the key to get that chewy and bouncy texture in our noodles. Add 1 teaspoon of salt. Use the dough hook attachment and let's start on the lowest speed. We're going to mix all of the ingredients until they come together. It's going to take a few minutes. You might want to scrape the bowl now and then to help a bit. Once you have it more or less like a ball like this, check the dough consistency. We want it not sticky, but not too stiff, like this. If your dough is sticky like this, that you can see it sticking to your fingers, then add more flour bit by bit. If it's too stiff, that it's difficult to form a ball, wet both of your hands and rub them on the dough. When you're happy with the dough consistency, continue kneading for 10 minutes. This is what we want the dough to look like. Now, let's just form it into a ball. It's a stiff dough, so it's not going to look like a beautiful bread dough ball, alright? Wrap it with a cling film and leave it to rest for half an hour. During that time, the dough is going to soften more. Cut the dough into 6 pieces. Make sure to cover them in cling film to prevent them from drying. Let's shape it into a rectangle of more or less half an inch. I'm using these pasta attachments to roll and cut my noodles. They are extremely useful, guys. I'm going to leave a link in the description box below if you want to check them out. Start with the thickest setting and work your way down to the hand-cut pasta setting. Each brand is different, so check yours for the instruction, alright? I'm going to pass the dough several times in each setting and folding the dough as I go to get more or less a rectangle shape that fits through the pasta roller. Dust both sides of the sheet with some semolina or cornstarch to prevent it from drying. I just want to share about this semolina for a bit. It's kind of special to us. It's not as easy to get semolina in our city, and we bought this when we were in Italy a few months ago. We traveled there with our motorhome, and we can't wait to get back there. Okay, back to our recipe. Since the sheet is kind of long, so I like to fold it in half like this. Now I'm going to use this small pasta cutter to cut the sheets for my noodles. Remember to sprinkle and toss them in semolina to prevent the strands from sticking to each other. If you don't want to immediately roll and cut your dough, then keep it in the fridge for 3 days. Wrap it tightly with a cling film. While the small-sized noodles are perfect for soups, the wider ones are amazing in stir-fry. They are so easy to make, guys. Trust me, Once you make these noodles at home, you will not want to use the store-bought ones. The noodles last up for 3 days in the fridge. Just remember to keep them in an airtight container. You can freeze them for up until 3 months. Cook them in a boiling salted water for 1 to 2 minutes. If they're frozen, then just cook them a few minutes longer. I like to coat them with a bit of sesame oil after to keep them from sticking to each other, especially if I want to use them in stir fry. Chewy and bouncy Chinese egg noodles. Give them a try, guys. I've written more tips and tricks for you at our website elmundoeats.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.